Yo, what's going on guys, Anders here, and today is finally the day that I'm gonna be giving you a full tour of my studio. Now, first off, I want to mention that I built this studio for 4 working scenarios, which is video production, music production, graphic design, which is my major, and of course gaming, whether it is PC gaming, console gaming, or live streaming. I also want to mention that I'm gonna be focusing mainly on the products that I use for each of the scenarios, giving you an overview of how I use them and why I use them. But don't worry, I'm planning to do separate videos for each of the scenarios where you will see the products that I'm gonna be showing up on this video with an in-depth review and some extra stuff. Now, without further ado, let's get started. So first off, we are gonna start with the top part of the desk where I have placed 2 nanolith and my beautiful logo Fury Pixel on neon. I don't remember the company that I sent this logo to make, but it's a Taiwanese company and I really like the work that they made. It's 3 different colors and they actually give me another version that has RGB and I can control everything and change the colors between the logo and the lines that you see on the sides. But this is something that I probably will use in the future, not here. So starting from the left, this is one of the lights that I use when I'm shooting. This is the backlight, which is normally hitting on my right side on the back. So I normally use it with the pink color and just give a little bit more light to it. All right. And under that is just some place where I save my SD cards, my Nintendo Switch, my Nintendo 3DS. Believe it or not, I still playing that. I just got it. And here is where my snake is sleeping right now. But yes, then we have my Deboon watch frame, which do a lot of stuff. I really love this stuff. It's like every time I had notifications from social media, I just look to the left and there you go, all the notifications. By the way, everything that has review like this Deboon frame, I'm gonna leave it also linked on the description so you can see what I'm talking about. Then we have here my ship, from Star Fox, which I love a lot. Under that we have my router. We have one of my 2 speakers. These are the H5S from Yamaha. These are studio monitors, which are really good. Underneath we have my NAS. This is Synology 916 Plus, something like that. Anyways, everything listed on the description below. Beside that, we have Xenon from Sword Art Online. This is one of my favorite anime characters ever. We have 2 monitors from Asus, which these ones, I want to mention that they have dual HDMI. Why I choose these ones with dual HDMI? Because normally I work with my MacBook Pro for everything that is video, graphics, and music production, and I use my PC mainly only for PC gaming. And since these 2 monitors have dual HDMIs, I can swap between my MacBook Pro and my PC. That's right. Then right here is where under this base is where I place my keyboard, which is the one for the PC. This is the Thermaltake level 20 keyboard, if I believe. Then we have here my game capture. This is a Live Gamer Portable 2 from AverMedia. I like it because I can record the gameplay directly in SD card, so I'm not like losing any kind of performance from the computer, which is really good. Beside that, we have my Behringer Interface. This is where I connect everything when I'm recording. My MacBook Pro keyboard with my Magic Mouse from Apple. Then we have my Wacom Pen Tablet. This is the one that I use for graphic design. And this, my friends, this is my secret weapon on any kind of production, whether it's video, music, graphic design. This is a toolbox. And I'm actually already reviewed this product, and I think I'm gonna be doing another video to explain how I use it, because believe me, my friends, this is not sponsored. I wish they sponsor me, but this is the thing that I use for everything. It's basically a box that has all these knobs and buttons, and you can program them to do shortcuts when you are designing, or when you are editing video, or when you are doing music, so you can navigate more easy by moving the knobs, or you're pressing buttons, and you don't need to be doing the shortcuts that sometimes are annoying on the keyboard. So yes, I really love the Toolbox. Links on the description. I also already reviewed it. I'm gonna do a new review just to show how I use it, because this after use this, I cannot stop, if you know what I mean. Then we have here my CalDigit Thunderbolt 3 docking. This is the one that I connect directly to my MacBook Pro, and from this one it goes to everywhere, which is this hard drive of 10 terabyte Western Digital. This is my Pro box. This is like a 4-bay hard drive. I have 6 terabytes hard drives in there. Then this is my Axiom 32 mini keyboard. This is the one that I use when I'm doing small things on with MIDI on music, when I don't want to bring the Bad Boy Roland 88 Gold keyboard that I have. I'm gonna be showing later. Then connected, I actually connect my Switch directly to the Evermedia, and the Evermedia is connected also to my MacBook Pro. I'm not really streaming console on my PC, so I leave just a Switch to my MacBook Pro. Then we have here, this is my mouse choice for gaming. I don't remember the name, links on the description. It's something like a Spartan. This is for ROG, and this is the only mouse that I can use for gaming, since it has a lot of controls and buttons on the side, and I'm a console gamer. Like, I born console gamer, so when I just can't play by using the keyboard. It's just impossible to me. So when I use this mouse, I just program the buttons, and it's very easy to me to do all these shortcuts that normally PC gamers do on the keyboard. Yes. Then on all the way on the right, we have my beautiful PC. This is the same PC that I've been using in terms of components from forever. With some adjustments, I changed a lot of stuff like the RAM, the liquid cooler, that beautiful liquid cooler from Thermaltake. And I'm not using like something really extreme like before. Before I have like a liquid cooler with water and everything, but this time I try to keep it more simple. So just a few fans, ARGB, and some figures inside. Of course, we have Mando, and we have one Guardian from The Legend of Zelda, which is something that you will see a lot of my room. I still don't even peel the plastic because, well, you will know very soon why. But yeah, this is something that I probably need to do very soon. Then we have these, my friends, are the best headset that you can have for video or audio production. These are very simple. They are way cheaper than any gaming headset. So if you are into video or audio, don't buy gaming headsets. Buy something more cool. And these are the MDR7506 professional headset from Sony. Then we have here my Ellie statue from The Last of Us Part 2 that I really love. I actually made a dedicated video to this statue, so you can watch it on the link on the description below. Now this is pretty much what you normally see on all my videos, which is like just my desk, but I never really show what is under the desk. For that we have my Katana amp on the left. Then we have like an IKEA, I don't know how to pronounce this. I'm gonna probably put the text on the screen, but this is an IKEA furniture. We have some boxes from Nintendo games with my graphic card. This is the external graphic card that I use for my MacBook Pro, the Radeon 7 on the Razer Core X external GPU. And then we have two figures. One is the Link Archer, and then we have another character that I never remember his name, and a few Nintendo Switch games. Then this is I have some cables here. These two stuff is just to save some cables, you know, normal stuff, very techy. Now this card, my friends, this is something that I'm really happy to have, because normally when I'm editing or when I'm doing whatever, I just drag this with myself, and look, I have everything in here. If I open this stuff, I have all my microphones, I have my automaton on one of the sides, then I have all my controllers, I have the tower that I use to clean my desk, I even have like my tools to do anything. So this card is one of the best stuff that I currently purchased, and I really love it. I can put everything and just bring it to me when I'm shooting to any part of my room. This is from IKEA, by the way. Then right here is where all my instruments come, but I actually always clean this area of my room because it's always a mess, and it's one of the reasons that I've been thinking to probably move, because I don't have a space anymore. Normally, this side that you see here, where is my two guitars and my air hook, which is a beautiful, beautiful Chinese instrument. Normally, all this stuff that you see here, all those guitars, all those cases, all these tripods that you see right here are placed on that corner, which is the corner that you never saw on my videos. Before going there, this is one of my gaming chairs. This is the, I don't really remember the name of the chair, but it's a Thermaltake chair that I really like. It's pretty comfy, and I really like it because it comes with a really good quality. I've been having with the time a lot of gaming chairs, and they always like become like bad with the time. It's like the leather started pull out and this kind of stuff, and this one is pretty good. It's a kind of a warrior of gaming chair. And I have another gaming chair, which is that one right there, where it's Snorlax is. This is a Thunder X3 TC5 gaming chair, if I remember. But yes, that's my second gaming chair, and I don't have space to put it, so I always just put it on the side. Yeah, so continue here, we have the place where I put my guitar. This is my newest guitar. This is a solar guitar, which is one of my favorite, along with my Chris Broderick guitar, which is the black one right there. So just to summarize a little bit, this side, the left side, if you see from the front, is the one that I use for PC gaming, graphic design, video and music production. And the only things that I really change when I do between, which is more like for work, is graphic design, which is when I use this Wacom. Then if it's music production, I swap the Wacom for this Axiom keyboard. And if I'm doing video production, I just use my Toolbox. Actually, I use my Toolbox for everything. So the Toolbox is always there. The only things that change mainly is these two stuff, and of course the keyboard for PC gaming in case I'm using my computer. Going to the right side is where I have all my console gaming related stuff. If we see a little bit about behind the scenes when I'm shooting videos, so you will see right now the room from my view when I'm stand up where I shoot videos. So I have this light to shoot the wall. I have a little bit of backlight from the nano leaf and my logo, but the main backlight is this one right here. And if we go to the front, we have this light shooting to the top, and this light bounce the light to me. We have a small ring light there, and in this tripod is where I put the camera, which is looking to me all the time. So right here, this is what I see when I'm shooting my videos. Going back to the right side of the room, we have in this IKEA shelf, we starting from the top, we have my Phoenix Shield special edition from The Division, which I also made a dedicated video to this statue. All my Resident Evil collector's edition, which is Leon and Jill. And we have my small shrine that I'm very proud of having from The Legend of Zelda, where we have games from the Minish Cap, The Legend of Zelda Majora's Mask, Ocarina of Time, a soundtrack from Breath of the Wild, and on the back is actually not The Legend of Zelda, is Fire Emblem, but it looks really cool, the background, so I just put it there. And we also have some figures, amiibos, which is Midna, Link, Ganondorf, and Young Link from Majora's Mask. Going a little bit more back, we have here Goblin, just hiding there. We have Majora's Mask. This is the box that comes with Resident Evil Collector's Edition, along with some of my favorite Figma figures. We have Megumin, Kirito from Sword Art Online 2, and Link from Skyward Sword. Then we have there Toon Link. We have all my PlayStation games. We have here Jet for Gemini, which is one of my favorite Nintendo 64 games. And then we have a copy of Resident Evil 2 for Nintendo 64 sealed. This is one of the things that I spend more money on this collection. We have some amiibo from Jigglypuff, all my Nintendo Switch games. And yes, this is where I have my current console gaming collection. Underneath that, we have here this IKEA shelf where we have all the consoles that I connect to the TV, starting from the Nintendo Switch. Then we have my PlayStation 4 Pro with my Xbox. And then in this box I save another games that I don't have space to put on the shelves. This is the box that comes with Resident Evil 2. And here is where I start to don't have any space on my room. This is my Collector's Edition Majora's Mask, which turn on the light. I will probably do a video of this very soon. And recently my girlfriend gave me this amazing Fired Pilot figure from Legos, which I want to build ASAP. Then we have here my smart TV, which is off with some LED lights on the back. And this is the PC that I use for console gaming. If I do stream for console gaming, this is the PC that I use. It's not that strong. All the specs, I'm gonna leave them linked to my page, furypixel.com. You go to gear, and this is the Raptor PC. I just actually have a PC build video about this. Then we have here my dry box. This is where I save all my camera stuff. We have all the lenses for my Nikon camera and the lenses that I have for my Sony camera. Actually, there is my Nikon camera. Good stuff. And then lastly, on the bottom, we have all my retro consoles, which is the Nintendo 64, the Nintendo GameCube, and my PlayStation 3. I don't know if this count like a retro console. Probably yes at this time. And yes, that's all. In this side is where I put all my guitars. As you can see, I don't really have a space anymore. Actually, this is the subwoofer of one speaker, which is here on the back. It's an Evermedia soundbar, but it's actually I just put it on the back because I don't have space to open the dry box if I put it on the front. So for now, it just stays there. On top of the TV is the camera that I use for live stream when I'm using the PC. So this is the Razer Camera, which I do not recommend. It gives a lot of problems, but yeah, that's what I got, so I don't want to get rid of that. And then this, like I said, all this stuff is normally in that side. Inside of this, this is the hard case of my solar guitar. And this is my keyboard, Roland 88 Go, which is a huge keyboard. And that's all for today's video, my friends. I hope you enjoyed it. This is a beautiful place. I really like it. And I'm very sad to say that this is the last video that I'm gonna be doing on this place, because I'm moving to a new place. That's right, my friends, I'm moving to a new studio, bigger and better. But this is the only thing that I'm gonna say for now. So stay tuned with the channel. See you next time.